Now today we will discuss about the remaining, the events, all of the events one by one. First of all, the very first event in the event flow, that is search unit here. Search unit, when we are coming to the discussion about the search unit, they are saying the event is generated just before search dialog, add dialog or data entry dialog box is displayed. What are all these dialogues? All these dialogues are nothing. All these are related to our search page. I will show you, if you access your search page to the front end, that means if you are your component in the front end, you are able to see some set of dialog boxes like some search options, add options, all those. There are some options to add the data, to search the component, to add the data, something like that. All those are dialog boxes. That means what they're saying, the event is generated just before search dialog, add dialog or data entry dialog box is displayed. That means all of these dialog boxes are nothing. All these are named, you can name it as search functionality. That means simple conclusion, search will find before search page display. That means here it is our component. Whenever I click on here, it's giving me the option to add the data here at dialog boxes. Here. That means all we can name it as search page. That means now I click on this component link. Before this search page display, this search unit is firing. That's what they are trying to say. Where is it used? It's associated in two places, as we discussed in our previous session. In two places, those are record fields and component search record. Search unit event triggers associated people code in the search key fields of the search record. Usually we are targeting the search key from the search record. That's why they use this statement. And the restriction is also that search unit will not trigger if we are running this component through a component interface. That means if we are using a tool component interface, the search unit won't trigger. And we will see this discussion in the term of component interface. And one more type of restriction, we can't use the functions like model to model, component transfer, and transfer pages functions. All these functions are similar and they are moving from one page to another page. Still we are not able to see the search page. That's why there is no meaning to write all these functions in the search unit. Coming to the example, before moving to the example, can we justify the statement like search unit is firing before the search page is displayed? How can I justify the statement? How can I prove search unit is firing before search page display? This is my people code, record people code, and this is my search unit. And here I am writing a message function, win message. Win message, record level unit. Let's see this message is firing or not. This is just a debugging function with message. Now I am targeting this component. It is firing record level search unit before search page display. It is firing as per the statement, record level search unit. Yes, we have one more point here. It is associated in two places, record fields and component search records. Then, if I am writing code in both of the places, what will happen? Let's see, we will write it. Component, record, search unit. Let's see, I'm pasting the same code over there also. Here I'm adding this different statement component record level search in it. Let's see what will happen. First, which one is firing? Record level. Component record level is also firing. That means if you are writing code in both of the places, both places will fire. Which one is firing? Record level. Then, just ask my question. If I'm writing, if I'm assigning, my employee ID value is 1000 in record level and I'm assigning employee value is 2000 in component level, which one will display for us? 1000 or 2000?
1000 from record field level.
Okay. Which one is firing first?
Record level.
Here what we are assigning?
1000.
You are saying 1000 will display. But what's happening later? Component is firing, right?
Yeah.
There we are assigning what is value?
2000.
That means which value will display first? 2000.
Okay.
That means it is overwriting the code whichever we written in the record level. Right?
Okay.
Now, if you can ask me a question, Venkat, what is the difference between a record level search unit and component record search unit? A very good question. Here is the record. Here is the component. What is the difference between the record level people code and component record level people code? If you are writing people code in the record level, wherever you are using this record, everywhere this people code will find. If you are writing code in the component level, only it will applicable only for the particular component. You understood the difference?
Yeah. But I didn't get the earlier one. Why it is overwriting? We are not inserting two values?
Okay, let's see. I'm assigning a value. Okay? I assigned 1000 in the record level, right?
Yeah.
Now, in the component level, in this portion, what we assign?
1000.
In this portion, what we assign?
2000.
Which one will display?
You are saying 2000 will display, but isn't it like we are entering two values? Why it is overwriting?
No. We are not entering two values. We are assigning value to a particular field. In both statements, we are assigning value to a common field, right?
Okay. Okay.
Getting my point?
Yeah.
Now it's clear?
Yeah.
Any other questions?
It means if you enter any values in component, you need not to write anything in the record level.
It's not like that. Even in the record level also you can refer the component specific coding also. That's what I'm trying to say. You have a chance to overwrite it, whatever you written in the record level.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah. Now, just remove the min messages. Now, what type of requirement may come? Let's say in our component. This is our component and this is our search record. In this record, we have only one key field, employee. Now I am making name also key field for our understanding. Altering the table here. In both of the places, I am able to see the name, right? Adding a new value, find an existing value, right? Now, as a client, I am asking a question to you. Madhuri, I don't want to see the name as a search option.
Okay.
Got the point?
Yeah.
I don't want to see name as a search option on the page. You have an option, then good. You can double click here, you can take the search key. Maybe by doing these type of changes, if you are using this record as a search record in some other components, there also it will get interfered, right?
Yeah.
Then you have to write some coding for that. Are you getting the point?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, again, we are into basics. We are going into basics. Which basics? Here we are. First point, when condition. What is the requirement? Tell me quickly.
You don't want to display name in the search page.
Yes. As per the client requirement, you don't want to see the name on the search page. Right?
Yeah.
That means, as long as it is displaying now, I don't want to see, right?
Yeah.
Then, where you will write the code. To understood, to crack this logic, we have to identify where our requirement is falling in among horizontal areas. Where our requirement is falling.
During search process.
Absolutely. How many events are filing during search?
2.
2. Then which is suitable?
Search in it only.
Why?
It's before displaying, right? Save is something like maybe after we do.
You are on the track, you are absolutely right. That means user would like to see, if user would like to change something or modify something whenever he is coming onto the page. That means once the page is displayed in front of the user, there is no use, right? That means only one event is filing, that is search unit. Now we know the answer for 2 questions. The first question, yes, we are clear. The second question, yes, we identify search unit is an event, right?
Yeah.
But now we don't know what to write. Let us imagine we both are newcomers, right? Then, what is our target?
Not to display the name field on the search.
The hidden field, right?
Yeah.
Hide a field.
But still we didn't decide it, no, where, in which level we have to write record level or component record level.
If you wish.
Oh.
Anyway.
Oh. You told like if in record level we write wherever that record is used, it will affect in every place, right?
Very good question. I will answer to that. Okay. Hide a field on Peoplesoft pages. Right? This is our question, right? what they're suggesting, substitutions will come, absolutely, right? Something they are saying like this, dot visible equal to false, right?
Yeah.
Something, some suggestions may come like this. Getting my point?
Yeah.
Now we know, okay, we will go ahead. This is a search record and this is your search sheet and try to note the name dot visible equal to false. Are we done? Duplicate. Here also it is disappearing, but my client is asking only on the set, not on the end. Got my point?
Yeah.
Then what should I do now?
Open component level.
Don't think about coding. Tell me the logic. How should we restrict or how should we write? On what basis?
I don't know.
No. I'm asking, what's the client requirement? Client requirement is, you don't want to see the name on the search options, right?
Yeah.
But it is hiding the name on the add option also, right?
Yeah.
Then, based on what logic would you hide the name? That's what I'm asking. On what basis we are talking now? To hide name to select name. Based on the functionality, right?
Yeah.
Search or add, right?
Yeah.
Simple. We have to add the condition to our code like if the functionality is add, please display the name, right?
Okay. Yeah.
You understood my point now?
Yeah. Yeah.
And just I'm talking about very generic manner. I'm not talking about coding, right? If
Yeah.
the functionality is add, please display the name.
Okay.
Now, coming to the coding perspective. What is this adding value? What is this find an existing value? We already worked on it. What are these two?
Find an existing value. Already the values you entered it shows.
Just try to recollect those things. How these tabs are appearing in front of us. On what basis?
On such key basis.
Not like that. Here, you see a component, right? In the component properties, actions, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
What are these? Modes, action modes, right?
Yeah.
Add mode, update display mode, like that. Now you're understood, right?
Yeah.
Now we will add the condition. Simple condition. Let's say if percentile mode equal to add. Okay, let's say not equal to add. Then and if. Simple, we are done. Now let's check it. Clear?
Yeah.
Now you're asking me one question. Venkat, you're writing code in the record level such in it. It will applicable wherever this record is using as a such record. Right, you're absolutely right. But I found already some code is written in the record level. That's why I'm doing some changes for that. But I would like to apply whatever the changes I'm doing right now. I would like to apply those changes are applicable only for my component. You understood my point, right?
Yeah.
Simple. In the question itself, we have answer. Component specific, right? Simple. One more if condition. If percentile component equals to, what is the component name? This is a component name. Then that means one more end if. Let's say you forgot the end if. What will happen? If you accept yourself, no. It will give you the error, syntax error, expecting end if. That means two ifs you placed, but you haven't closed the two ifs. That means don't worry about the syntax issues. And it will arrange in a proper manner. This if is related to this and if. This if is related to this and if. In this way, we can assume. Now you are clear?
Yeah.
That means what I'm trying to say in these 15 minutes, first point, we have to understand the client requirement. Based on that, we have to identify the exact event. Next, we have to design the code. That's a basic step and very first step and very important step in our practice. Okay. This is all about such unit. Just I'm trying here, whatever I've written is a sample, it's an example. Maybe in real time, your client may ask some different queries in different conditions. Let's say you written the code. How can I know you written the code? And in a comment like this, let's say developer is Madhuri. Okay. Date, purpose, okay. Change code, something like that. Let's say MD today's date is October 26th, something like that. Then here, let us imagine you had thousands of lines of code in this event. You added only this portion. You added this code comment at the top. Now I'm adding one simple line here. Code change starts for this, and the same here. I'm adding code change ends. This is called meaningful coding. In this way, we have to arrange a proper commenting. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Now, just I'm commenting all the things. I can use this type of commenting also. Now, this is all about search unit. Next, search unit is done, search save. Search unit is completed, meaning of that statement is search page is displayed in front of the user. That's it. Simple. Search unit is completed, meaning of the statement is search page is displayed in front of the user. What user can do? User can enter the data and he can click on search. User can enter the data, he can click on add. Right. Now, when is it fired? Search unit. Search save. To control processing after such key values are entered, but before the search based on this key is executed. Such key values are entered. This is the result. Before the search, based on this key is executed. What's happening in between? In between we are clicking on search. That's it. Without any doubt. That means in simple word, save will find whenever the user click on search or add. Now, again the same statement associated with two places, record creating component search records. Search suitable code is executed for all key fields on the search trail of boxes. And it's just an example and it's just a usage. Typically, use of this feature is to provide a cross field areas for storing a minimum set of key information. It's also used to force user to enter at least one field. Simple. I will show you one example. In real time also, if you are accessing a job component, if you are blindly clicking on search, it will give you an error. At least one key field must be entered. Like that, I would like to build one functionality on my page. On my page, as of now, there is no such type of restriction, but I would like to place one restriction on my page whenever my user clicked on search without clicking, without giving anything an employee ID. I would like to throw an error message to my user. Please enter the employee ID. It's mandatory. You understand my point, right?
Yeah.
Now, how can I build it? 1 second, I'm putting back my changes. Okay. Okay. Now, as per the requirement, we will go to basics. When client wants to execute the people code, whenever the user clicked on the search, then what is the jump area during such process? Two events are fired, search unit, which event is suitable? Search unit is already fired, search is suitable. Fine. Simple. Search, save. What is our condition? If employee is blank. That's it. If employee value is equals to null, then what are we expecting? Error. Error. Please enter employee before search. Otherwise, before clicks on search. And if now we're done. Now try to do it. Please enter employee before clicks on search. It's generating a meaningful error message. Let's say, is it firing in the add mode also? Everywhere it will fire. Now,
disable the code, no? Why it's not displaying name yet in the component?
Come again?
We disable the code, right?
No, we disable the name as a search key field also. I
No,
remove
earlier code we do.
I removed the name as a search key field. Earlier I made it as a key field, now I remove it.
Okay.
Now, observe the message properly. Please enter employee ID before clicks on search. It's my client expectation, it is firing. What is this? People code program executed an error statement which has produced this message. What is this? My developer is answering me. This is people code generated message. That's why this message is coming. But as a client, I'm asking one more question. Is it possible to remove this message? Is it possible? It's possible. But we need some special functionality. We have to include some special functionality. The functionality is called message catalog. We have two types of terminologies here, message set number and message number. These two functionalities are there. We have to concentrate on these two. Message set number and message number. Next. What is this? Here, in the people tools, we are creating our own messages, utilities, administration, message catalog. Here, generally, I think 20,000 also they used. In my local machine, I think 21,000. Okay, 21,000 I am using message set number. Within a message set number, number of message numbers will be there, like this. This is my message set number. I can create number of messages. Enter. Please enter. Employee ID. It is mandatory and adding like this. Okay, I successfully created a message under the message catalog, under the message number 20,000, the message number is 1. Now, how can I use that particular message in my set cell? Yes. I'm calling the message get text and I'm adding my parameter 21,000, comma 1, comma, here I'm giving message like message not found. What is the syntax? I'm calling an error which is developed in this message text, and parameters of that message text are 21,001. If nothing found in this message text, this message will display for us. Let's see what will happen. Please enter the ID this method. Let's say by mistake you entered 11, but there is no message, right?
Yeah.
In these parameters, then what will happen? Message not found. Where it is coming? From here, right? Is it clear now? Now I'm getting it out. Venkat, why should I create a message catalog? Why don't I use some dummy message text, message number like the message set number? And why don't we use please enter employee? Exact message, whatever we are expecting, Why don't we add here? Absolutely, you can do. Then, what is the help of message catalog? What is the use of message catalog? What is the use of message catalog? Without creating a message catalog also we are using the functionality, right?
Yeah.
Then what is the use of message catalog? Just a guess. Reusability, Madhuri.
Yeah.
You are the user. Let's say after some time being, you would like to change this message text. Where you will change it? If you are using a message catalog, as a user also you can change it, right? As a user you are coming here, you have access and you are opening the message catalog parameters. Okay, here please enter it, something you added, text. Okay, if you are using the message catalog properly, then the changed text will display for you. Oh, sorry, something. I haven't saved it. Oh. Now, the changed text will display for you like this. That means if you are creating a message catalog entry, users have an option to change the text in future. We will use the same message wherever we are expecting, right?
Yeah.
Simple. This is the concept of message catalog, very important. Clear?
Yeah.
Please practice these two events for today. Once you are familiar with the coding, tomorrow I will take a long session. I will try to complete as many events as I can.
Okay. And these two events fire only if you have such page for your component, right?
Yes, absolutely. Without such page, what is the meaning of such process, right? There is nothing.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's practice these two. Enough for today. We will see if you have any doubts tomorrow. Otherwise, we will jump onto some other events and I will try to take a long session tomorrow. I will try to complete as many as possible.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day, Madhuri. Bye.
Yeah.